Beleza, galera, aqui quem fala é o Lucas Gammer e agora continuando o vídeo de onde eu parei exatamente, vamos dar prosseguidade à história. Chegamos finalmente então à cidadezinha aqui.
Outsiders! Hey,
Forasteiros!
didn't they say in school not to use that word? Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school? That's right. The village chief built it. For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even
Eu
more
acho que ele que é o
bountiful than in
Papa,
years
esse
past.
cara de óculos aí.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Alicia.
Saray.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope.
Popa. Popa. Ele fala popa? Vixe, muito conversa agora. Agora escute, os residentes da cidade são como uma grande família. Nossos laços familiares nos ajudaram a sobreviver. A Era do Caos foi o chefe da vila que nos ensinou. Ih, deve ser o Papa mesmo, o chefe da vila. Ó, um Norme aqui. Norme. Mais 16%. Vamos colocar. Vamos conversar aqui com
What's wrong?
Niclé.
You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather
Essa vila
prosperous.
parece bastante
And that's a
próspera.
problem?
Isso é um problema?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
Também concordo. Deve ser que fez um pacto com o demônio. Por isso tem tanta malevolência no ar ou ao redor. Vamos falar com a Lyra, que também ela é meio inocente, tadinha.
Gadadin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active. They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The guardian seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren, but it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment. Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off. Rose? Is something the matter? Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
A Edna, mais
Should be a vista
zoeira.
point nearby.
Opa, detecção. Encontrou um novo ponto descoberto. Vou conversar com a Edna então. Ela vai zoar, como sempre sabia.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I
Meebo.
see.
Miba é Micleo, né?
It looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village, and it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the temperance of Avarost. If that's true, then this is an incredible find. Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
Tartarugas! Não posso falar com ele agora não.
there's a ruin.
Lá está. Ah, não deu pra conversar com os outros.
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They'd better not. Without our chief, Gododin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence.
Malevolência? Claro. Fez o pacto com um capiroto.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
Vamos comprar aqui uns negócios que eu tô precisando. Comprar umas gomas de maçã. Pêssego também é muito caro, mas ajuda. Vou comprar umas 10 de cada. Que eu posso encontrar, né, no meio da batalha. Acho que tá bom. Já foi metade do meu dinheiro, só nessa brincadeira. Vamos fundir a espadinha aqui. Ué, não posso fundir minha espada aqui não? Entendi, porque eu não posso fundir. Esse colete eu posso. Os anéis da água. Anel da terra. Anel do vácuo. Vixe, essa daqui tem muita bota pra fundir, ó. Beleza, já tá tudo fundido. Vamos descansar aqui na hotelaria pra encher nossa vida e ganhar um bônus. Aí aproveita e dá um save também. Ó, pizza de kebabs, aí deixa gostoso, hein?
Tell me more about equipment fusion. Okay, first, yeah, got that. And
Salvar aqui. Embora investigar as ruínas. Mas antes disso, deixa eu comprar o mapa aqui do Tartarugás. Não posso passar? Ah, tem como dar a volta ali, pelo jeito. Um baú aqui. Rocambole é gostoso, hein? Salgado e doce. Ah, agora eu vou descobrir o poder da pedra. Pelo amor de Deus, Edna. Quebra essa pedra aí e me ensina esse poder. Só tava faltando isso.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers.
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh,
Vocês vão se casar
are you
ainda.
still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions. Whether you're worshipping the Seraphim, or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Até que enfim, velho. Eu já vi umas 1000 pedras dessa. E agora que a porra da Edna me ensina a quebrar elas.
What mighty power!
Oh.
Ai, ai. Super murro. Ih, o baú sumiu.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
O elixir. Contrabando de elixir.
It's fake.
É falso.
But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
Vicia.
We'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
Isso é álcool. É álcool do diabo. Você tá vendendo bebida do diabo.
Officially under the authority of the church? The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gadadin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
O chefe é o Papa. Isso que eu falei. Vixe! Esse é o Papa, será? Papa Tigrão? Será que é o chefe? Papa Tigrão? Vixe, já tomou 27 mil de dano. É 3.200 com 27 mil, tô ficando doido. Vixe, ele é fraquinho demais.
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
Must have been.
It's not the chief?
Não é o chefe.
So you are here to capture the chief. I knew it! I'll die before I allow that.
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
Já falei que ele era o Papa, esse cara aí.
Drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same.
Ele já tá corrompido pela malevolência, cara.
I desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gadodin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of... my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the Knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the chief, what will become of Gadadin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Vixe. Ih, vai transformar no infernal, olha só.
Chief!
Are you okay?
Ih, até morrendo, velho. Vai tá morrendo.
There's no cause for alarm. My need here is finished.
Everyone, please calm yourselves. Worry not. We are safe. The man standing before you is the real shepherd. Shepherd, there's something I dearly hope you will understand. The villagers bear none of the blame here. This was all my doing.
I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. So I'm leaving, as of now. Is that okay?
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that you seem to trust this fellow. And that's enough for me.
Rose.
Some things in the world come down to more than just black and white.
I am sure Sergei and the Knights will understand as well.
But the real issue is, how are we going to get through the Cardinal's domain?
Yeah, that. I wonder if we can crack it.
The inscription's code?
What, ourselves?
It's not that crazy, is it? It's a man-made puzzle after all. Might even be fun.
That may be, but we better at least ask this guy for a hint or two.
Shepherd, if you don't mind, please follow me.
Vixe, pra onde já foi? Já foi lá pra frente da caverna.
Looks like there's something nearby.
Espera aí, deve ter... algum ponto de interesse. Tem não.
What is this?
The shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity. Scattered across this land are the shrines of trials. They too are of earth, water, fire, and wind. Tests they are of power and spirit. The power is brought forth in the spirit, and the spirit captures the power. With balance may malevolence be purified. With imbalance does the body smolder and burn. Test thyself, shepherd, and brandish thy might. Rise to the challenge, and stake thy will on the outcome.
The sacred inscription. He had it memorized?
Not bad, even if it's still gibberish.
What he means is, we can obtain 4 different powers in 4 different places, and for each one you have to pass a trial, I think. What he said.
Got it. So we just have to find those places.
Yeah, or don't tell me this is one of them.
Indeed it is, shepherd. This is Igraine, the shrine of the Trial of Fire.
May we enter? A funny time to start asking permission, I guess.
The Shrine of the Trial is rife with danger. I cannot guarantee your survival. Will you still go?
Of course, hidden powers in a secret shrine? I'm there.
Then go forth, young shepherd, and face your trial. This place exists for you.
Giant strength, huh? I hate to admit it, but Earth Seraphim sure are powerful. Edna?
Ouch! After using giant strength, my body gets all kinds of sore. Can you just try not to touch me?
Oh, sorry.
As you can see, I have a slender build, so by nature, I can't really hold anything heavier than an umbrella. I'm the most ladylike lady that ever ladied, you know.
Well, whatever. But it does make sense that using such great power has a trade-off somewhere.
Just don't tell Saray about it. I don't want him to get all worried about me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me whenever I'm not using my powers. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
Bom, galera, vou terminando esse vídeo por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Então, o próximo vídeo será o teste da provocação do fogo. Provação, aliás, provocação. Falou!